So to explain myself a little bit here, this tree has a face cut and an undercut. So you put your face cut in, that's generally called your gunning cut or your face cut. Then your undercut, and your undercut falls out. Some people call it a notch. You put your undercut in, that falls away. Okay, so this tree, we're gonna go straight up vertical here. Boom, big old banana belly to it. Okay, it leans directly there across leads. And we can't have that. Everything needs to come up to this ridge here before the ground breaks off. And it's bad and it's ugly and it's a ton of heavy wedge pounding. You don't want to be here. But any chance you get to save yourself a minute of wedging really makes your life a better place. So what we have here is a face cut that is gunned directly with the tree's dominant lean, and an undercut that directionally will guide the tree up to right below that one. Okay, that's called a Dutchman. This is how you use a Dutchman to directionally swing a tree. Okay, and it doesn't always work. Generally, you can't get a Dutchman to do much more than what you could do wedging it. So it's not something that can be relied on every time unless you're sure. This one I'm sure. There's a creek down there. We don't want it down there. I am absolutely sure that even if it peels off, it's going to end up there across leads. And I'd bet you about 95% probability it's going to end up damn close to that. Might try and high side it, and I might need to cut a corner off. So this stuff is sketchy, but I'm brushed up here. Machine's already cut the top of this off, and as you can see, there's kind of a dimple that runs right through right here. Okay, they lost a tree down here and brushed up a ton of my digs. There's another piece of broken chunks. So this is how you Dutchman. What you're gonna do then is you're gonna cut your far corner off, because no matter what, the tree's gonna try and pinch on your bar that way. You do not cut a corner off if it leans this way, then you die or you smash your saw. So this is the kind of thing, I'm not doing this to encourage Gomer Piles to go and try this under the wrong circumstances. I am showing the difference between a Dutchman and bypass, sloppy undercutting and face cutting. There's no slop to this. There's a point to it. There's a reason for it. This is how you use a Dutchman. I'm gonna leave a fat chunk of hinge right here. What we should end up with at the end is a triangle, only a triangle of holding wood on there. And if you don't get it sawed up fast enough to that triangle, you lose it to where it's faced. But if you can get it sawed off to that triangle, it will come around to where the undercut is. So here we go. So we've got, I don't know if the camera caught it, but we wiped right down that one and right below it.